Hello everyone. Now I'm going to show how different types of training work in AI. So the first type of training works like this. So the first type of training is causal learning model. So this type of training is used in GPTs so that they can predict the next word in a sequence. So here we use the Grok API key and we give this question. We use the llama 70b model with max tokens 300, and then we print the response. So if I run this, and so now you can see it shows this output wherein it shows this weird output, like it's not normal output though. Here you can see it used CLM based on the prediction of the answer. So the question, based on the question, it predicts the answer like that in a sequence. Next we have instruction tuning. So here what we do is we download the pre-trained GPT model, and we tokenize the model also. So there'll be this instruction and there'll be this response, and we make the prompt to use the following instruction which you have, and we make the full text also to be to combine the prompt and the response together. And then we have this full IDs which tokenizes the full text, and it returns the PT with the index of input IDs. Then we get the tokenizer. We use the tokenizer. We take the length of the tokenizer of the prompt to the index of input IDs. So here we get the length of the prompt, and then we have labels is equal to full IDs dot clone. So here we make mask instruction, and it makes the model learn from the response, and then we print the following loss. So now if I run this, so now you can see it starts loading the model, and now using the base, it'll show the tuning loss of the instruction. So yeah, this is how the instruction tuning works. And now we have RLHF, which is reinforcement learning on human feedback. So this is also this RLHF and instruction tuning make make models to learn based on the human feedback, and make it improve based on the feedback. And CLM is used to predict the model based on raw training data. So we use the GPT model, and we set up the tokenizer, and then we have this PPO config, which we are importing from the TRL library. And then we have this reward function which rewards the model for the prompt based on the matches with the keyword. And then we have generation quarks. So this is for the settings of the the output generation, and these are the three prompts we'll be training the model on. So here we have query IDs, tokenizer, and we have response IDs and response text reward. We call the reward function for reward variable, and we print these outputs. So we iterate through every prompt in the prompts list, and we make it for perform the functions. So now if I run this, Now you can see this is the first output, the second step, and then we have looking at the third step now. So now you can see the third step. So we reward, we get, we give the loss based on the prompt and response. So yeah, this is how RLHF works. And now we have COT, which is chain of thoughts. So we make the model to think and show those thinking processing, so that it can be more logical. So it can show how logical the model thinks, helping it to reason more efficiently. So now if I run this, so here also we use the Grok API key. We give this COT prompt, and then we make the model to we make the client response to be generated by the client based on the model with a maximum tokens of 200, and the content will be generated based on the few shot, and then we print the response. So first we print this we then make it perform these outputs using the few shot code, and then it thinks and iterates and learns whatever it is doing, and it shows this output. So yeah, this is how training works in AI. Thank you.